So this started a few months ago, and we're happy to finally tell you that you've been selected to receive the governor's outstanding volunteer manager of the entire year, because we all.
Oh my gosh, guys, come on.
Yay!
Thank you. I am just blown away. I am like, whoa.
Certainly start by saying a little bit about what we do here at hospice. And we focus on end-of-life care and comfort. And really, it's about maintaining a good life experience in those last final days, hours, months, even a year or two. And we do that by working as a team.
So Nicole, as the volunteer coordinator, show that she is able to retain her volunteers, which she obviously is very adept at, and because she has so many. And she does, she really finds ways to meet the patient needs above and beyond the medical piece that is so often known at hospice, more of quality of life and things that really matter to the patients.
The other effort that she keeps moving all the time is something called tucking calls. Mm-hmm. And this keeps the families tied to her also, in that she has volunteers that call every week and finds the status of the family members. So it completes the circle of care.
She will go out of her way, to make sure that if we've got a veteran that's on Beacon Hospice Service, that, we get there in time to be able to recognize them. And for that, just that alone, in my book, thumbs up.
I call Nicole the matchmaker a lot of times because of how hard she works to match details that come up in my social work assessment initially, and finding someone that, has some common interest, it's not just finding a volunteer for a family, it's finding the right volunteer. And she works so hard at that. Even when I bring up strange requests, maybe from a family, things that maybe I don't even know if we have, but she has such great retention and ability to engage our volunteers that sometimes when I'm saying, French is their first language, is there anyone that speaks French? Is there anyone who likes to do this certain craft? Is there anyone who, does whatever? And so often she can say, yes, we have someone who wants to do that. And that's so wonderful that she can provide all of that.
And I'll jump in with 93 volunteers. That means she's learning as much as she can about each one of us.
Yep.
And she remembers it. And she listens to you. So many times, you'll have a conversation and you will think that, oh, they'll never remember that, but she is awesome at, usually right off the top of her head, she'd come up with, again, doing those matches that people have mentioned. And there's nothing I like better than getting an email or a phone call where she says, Chris, I've got the perfect patient. And you just know it's going to be a great experience.
In addition to all the wonderful food she lays out when we are having training in person, she makes each and every one of those, 93 volunteers feel like they are the most important person on that team. And that's an incredible gift. And I love being part of that team.
If you're working one-on-one with a patient, it would seem you'd want to have some kind of place to debrief or find out what other people are doing. And these volunteer meetings are a perfect place for us to get to know other volunteers and get to learn from them under the guidance of Nicole. So, just all sorts of good things.
And this has been a particularly challenging year for everybody.
Yeah.
You've managed to kind of keep us all together. So,
sure.
And that's your work.
Yep. And it doesn't go unnoticed.
It definitely, I knew when I could tell where things were headed that I did not want to lose connection with people. And I know that's been my drive and my mission ever since. So, just the fact that you did this, I'm like, wow, I guess I did something right. So thank you so much.
Right.
Yeah,
Lots
every
of
day.
things.